They called it the Triathlon of martial arts. 3 rounds, 3 disciplines. Round 1, bare-knuckle knockdown karate fight. Round 2, full contact Muay Thai kickboxing. Round 3, takedowns, throws, submissions, no rest, no excuses, just pain, pressure, and pride. This is Shidokan, the most brutal evolution of karate ever created. Shidokan was founded in the 1980s by Yoshiji Soeno, a Kyokushin legend. He wasn't just another student of Mas Oyama. He was a prodigy, a fighter, a technician, a man who could dominate the ring and command the dojo. Born in 1947, Soeno began training under Masutatsu Oyama while still a teenager. By the time he was 20, he was already known for his sharp technique, relentless fighting style, and calm under pressure. He competed in the very first All-Japan Open Karate Tournament in 1969, and by 1972, he reached the finals of the same tournament, finishing second overall. In 1973, he was sent by Oyama to Thailand to challenge Muay Thai fighters, one of the earliest cross-style tests in karate history. But Soeno's path began to diverge from Kyokushin. Not after Oyama's death, but while Oyama was still alive. Soeno felt that Kyokushin had become too narrow, too focused on bare-knuckle striking and not enough on well-rounded combat. By the early 1980s, he opened his own dojo in Tokyo, and by 1984, the name Shidokan was born. Not in rebellion, but in pursuit of something deeper. The meaning of Shidokan is rooted in Bushido, the house of the warrior's path. But for Soeno, it wasn't just a poetic phrase, it was a code of conduct. Shidokan is built on 3 pillars: spirit from Kyokushin, technique from Muay Thai, adaptability from Judo, and BJJ. The philosophy is simple. A real fighter must be effective in all phases of combat. You don't get to choose the rules in a real fight. You don't get to say, "I don't do groundwork." You fight, however you must. Shidokan is not for sport. It's not for trophies. It's for those who train to become complete warriors. As Soeno once said, "One style cannot prepare you for every opponent." So I built one that could. Shidokan tournaments are as unique as they are unforgiving. Each match follows the now iconic 3-round system. Round 1, Kyokushin rules. Bare-knuckle strikes, low kicks, body punches, no face punches. Round 2, kickboxing rules. Gloves, head punches, knees, full contact striking. Round 3, grappling, takedowns, ground control, and submissions. There are no timeouts between rounds, no time to recover, no time to switch strategies. You fight 3 different battles, with one body, one mind, and one warrior spirit. Training in a Shidokan dojo is not for the hobbyist. It's a full-spectrum war camp. Practitioners drill Kyokushin Kihon and kata in the morning, then go straight into Muay Thai pads, clinch work, and sparring in the afternoon. Evenings are reserved for grappling, throws, transitions, chokes, and locks. And when fight camp begins, the real hell starts. Sandbag sprints, ice baths, hundreds of kicks per leg, sparring with no weight classes. Tournaments are even more grueling. The classic format: 3 matches in one day, each match with a full triathlon of rules. There are no easy wins, no beginner's brackets. You go all in, or you go home. And out of this fire came some remarkable warriors. Glaube Feitosa, who trained in Shidokan before exploding in K1. Michael Kur, the Iron German who terrorized European circuits. Ryuta Noji, one of the most complete karateka of his era. And of course, Soeno himself, who stepped into the ring to prove that he lived what he taught. So why isn't Shidokan on ESPN? Why don't we see it at the Olympics or on mainstream fight cards? One word: difficulty. Shidokan is too complex for casual viewers, too brutal for corporate sponsors, and too pure to sell out. There are no gimmicks, no neon belts, no soft landings, just dojo floors soaked in sweat and fighters willing to suffer for truth. Shidokan chose excellence over popularity, and because of that, it became a legend in silence. There are a few small stories that show who Soeno really is. After Oyama's death, he was reportedly one of the first to rush to the Kyokushin headquarters, not in protest, but out of loyalty. Over the decades, he kept training, kept testing the system in real matches and seminars, and never stopped proving the art worked in the ring. He even tutored fighters and pro wrestlers, lending his combat knowledge beyond the narrow walls of one style. Today, Shidokan is organized and active worldwide. The World Karate Association/Shidokan runs international championships and seminars, and the style maintains a steady calendar of events, open championships and international seminars that still bring instructors from Japan to Europe, Asia, and the Americas. The Shidokan Open and related seminars are held regularly and attract both seasoned fighters and young cross-trainers. That international circuit is how Shidokan keeps its techniques sharp and relevant. The influence of Shidokan shows up in unexpected places. Fighters who cross-train for MMA, kickboxers who add throws and clinch defense to their toolbox, and karate schools who refuse to treat kata as the only path. Shidokan's triathlon philosophy, prepare for striking, clinching, and grappling, reads today like a blueprint for modern hybrid fighters. Even if the brand name Shidokan isn't headlining stadiums every weekend, its methods have filtered into how serious combat athletes train worldwide. So when you talk about Shidokan today, you're talking about a living experiment, a style born from real fights, refined by a man who kept fighting the questions he asked, and spread through seminars and dojos around the world. It's less a polished commercial product and more a stubborn commitment to what works in combat. And that stubbornness is exactly why the style still matters. But real martial artists remember, because real power never disappears. Shidokan lives on in hybrid fighters across the world, in MMA champions who cross-train with purpose, in karateka who refuse to stagnate, and in students who enter the dojo not for belts, but to transform themselves. It's alive in those who know karate must evolve, or it dies. If this story moved you, don't just like. Subscribe, join, comment. Support the channel with a super thanks or become a member by clicking join below. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and if you want to go deeper, check out our exclusive content on Patreon. Every click, every share helps us tell the untold stories of real martial arts. This was Shidokan, and this is Archangel Dojo. We'll see you next Saturday, where warriors speak loudest with their fists.